This is Valtusella, a green and unpolluted valley in Italy in the foothills of the Piedmont Alps. Here, in the mid-70s, the Damanhur project began. The creation of an eco-society based upon ethical and spiritual values that recognize the great preciousness of human and cultural diversity. Awarded by the United Nations in 2005 as a model of sustainable society, the Federation of Damanhur is an example for the future, the seed of a culture of peace that could inspire change in the world's economic and social systems.
Una nuova combinazione che porti equilibrio.
A new combination that may bring equilibrium.
Che porti armonia.
Harmony.
Che porti bellezza.
Beauty.
Damanhur was born to bring together the dreams of many people, to create something new, something never imagined before, something that this time could actually become reality. We need reality today. Therefore, it is necessary that dreams come true so that they can allow us to carry on dreaming. Damanhurian philosophy is based on action, to do, to act, to believe in what you are doing, to give meaning to things.
1,000 citizens of all ages and 16 different nationalities, centres and embassies in Italy and around the world, 80 economic activities and services, all private companies, most structured as cooperatives and inspired by solidarity and ethical principles, art and craft workshops, bringing back to life ancient arts and trades. A constitution, a complementary currency system, an open university, internal schools for boys and girls, and a temples complex dedicated to humanity.
Damanhur for me is a laboratory. It's a laboratory for the future. What we know for sure is that the future won't be like the past. We don't quite know yet what the future will be like, but we know that we cannot continue the same way as we have done before. Therefore, we must try to set out our new ways, ways that we can live together without killing each other, without disadvantaging each other, live together in peace and in solidarity. And for this we need experiments. Experiments not only in theory, but also in practice. And here Damanhur has a unique contribution, because here people put into practice what they think. They dream, but they don't only dream, they also wake up and they act. And this is a unique contribution of Damanhur for our shared future.
Everyday life in Damanhur is based on trust, kindness, and sharing. These values are so important for us that we included them in the founding principles of our Constitution. A good sense of humor is also indispensable to live harmoniously with oneself and others. Our animal and plant names represent a deep contact with nature and are also a playful way to relate to one another. My name is Asperidae ananas, sunset butterfly pineapple.
Shrimp wild fennel. I am condor sunflower.
Sono formica coriandolo, ant coriander.
In Damanhur, we choose to live in community. In our large homes, there are communal spaces that we all share and personal rooms. Each family includes people of different ages, couples, singles, couples with children. Life together in this way is very rich because we can share diversity, experiences and dreams. There are many ways to participate in our projects as citizens or by coming to live in the valley as people of different nationalities are choosing to do.
Research and its application in the field of health has always been important to the Federation's project. Damanhur operates its own health service and enjoys the collaboration of doctors, naturopaths, psychologists and specialist therapists.
Social service volunteering is very important for Damanhurians. 100 volunteers are civil protection and firefighting operatives. 150 are blood donors and 100 more are Red Cross volunteers.
Many Damanhurians are also active at a political and social level. 10 years ago, we founded our own political movement called Conte per il Paese, with you for the country. We have gone from 1 elected councillor to 21 councillors, plus a mayor in the town of Vidraco. Our political movement is active not only in Piedmont, but all over Italy. We collaborate with political parties and politicians engaged in the protection of social and civil rights, and we are also very active in promoting a culture of peace.
Damanhurians consider the earth a sentient being to be respected and protected. From the beginning, Damanhur has been committed to organic agriculture and nutrition, investing in land, greenhouses and buildings to cultivate and produce products that are in harmony with the natural environment. In Damanhur, smoking is not allowed, even outdoors, as a form of respect, not only for human life, but also for plants, animals, and the subtle forces of nature. A notable amount of resources are invested into research and the use of renewable energy sources with low environmental impact.
In Damanhur, we use renewable energy technology. This choice requires extensive research into economical and ecological solutions. The technology we employ ranges from photovoltaic and solar panels to biomass heating systems that use wood from our forest maintenance programs. We also have more advanced technological solutions such as thermal heat exchange systems, which employ the heat of the ground, and cogeneration that is a clever use of traditional fossil fuel sources.
My name is Capra Karuba, goat carob tree. Damanhurian economy is based on cooperation and free enterprise. Damanhurian citizens have created many businesses, the major part of which are organized as cooperatives. There are also those who work for non-Damanhurian businesses and those who work freelance. To use a means of exchange dedicated exclusively to growth and development, Damanhur has created its own complementary currency system, the credito. The credito carries the same monetary value as the euro. This system has contributed to increased economic development in Valchiusella because it has created a network of solidarity for local producers and consumers. The economic model is completed by DES, a group credit union that supports ethical projects.
An important example of a communal project is Damanhur Crea, a centre dedicated to the arts, research and healthy living. Damanhur Crea is based inside a former Olivetti factory, which had been abandoned for over 20 years. It is a pilot project that integrates innovative technology with the revival of ancient and local traditions. Damanhur Crea hosts the first organic GM-free food store in the valley, a modern conference centre, a physical rehabilitation and massage centre, a bioarchitecture and renewable energy consultancy, and many art and craft workshops.
I'm Alex Gray, and this is Allison Gray, and we're the founders of the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors in New York City. And Damanhur has been a tremendous inspiration for us. We have a community of like-minded individuals there in New York, and we decided to study Damanhur and to make a book about the temples of humankind, because we also want to actually build sacred space. Damanhur has done this in a spectacular, magnificent, beautiful way, and a group of people that are organized toward creating sacred art together has been a tremendous inspiration for us.
The Federation promotes dialogue between different cultures and philosophies, encouraging meetings and exchange between groups committed to the transformation of the planet.
I would like the leaders of the world to come and objectively study how 1,000 people belonging to various countries could work together and together creating a world which is worthy of emulation. It should be better known to the world because the world is searching for such a model. Here, without anybody dominating the scene, everybody is able to be equal partners in creating an ideal society.
Damanhur is internationally known for its temples of humankind, an underground work of art built by its citizens and dedicated to universal spirituality, to the union between human beings and divine forces. The temples are a three-dimensional book carved out of a mountain, which tell the story of humanity from the past to the future through many forms of artistic expression. Built completely by hand, the temples extend for thousands of square meters on different levels, connected by miles of corridors. The temples of humankind symbolically represent the inner rooms of every human being, a profound journey of discovery to the inner self. The temples are a gift to humanity and its future generations. The temples can be visited by anyone who is moved by a sincere desire to immerse themselves in the atmosphere of this extraordinary work of art.
The new project linked to the temples consists of a theater, space for music, and space for books. Books are so important. A part of this great underground space will become a special place for meetings, international meetings of politicians, important figures who need to come to an agreement. A meeting point rather than a battle point, and the whole environment will be designed to facilitate and favor these meetings.
My name is Seagull, and I am 86 years old. I have been a citizen of Damanhur since 1980. Today in the world we are witnessing a frightening absence of thought and lost values. I think that Damanhur's work could contribute a lot in this respect. The aim is to bring back, by means of this dream action, the values of life, of hope and joy, the real joy of being alive.